Greetings, Earthlings. This is Benny, and that is where I am. As always, little video on the D-Day group build, sponsored by Charlie Mack and Al Wood, my friend over in England. Hate to disappoint you, Mr. Wood, but the Tempest is out because what I've read is it didn't fly on June 6th. Rather, its first mission, it being a brand new fighter, was D-Day +2 when went up against some ME-109s, shot down 3 of them without a single loss. So rules are rules, you know. So Tempest is out. I'll get to that Tempest since I got a bunch of paint for it. I'll get to the Tempest someday. So I had to substitute. Went through my stash and I found, my first idea was to do a Thunderbolt, but I don't know why I didn't do it. I guess the decals threw me off. This kit from 1990. And since it is an AMT Erdl kit, it's on the good list of AMTs, the AMT hit and miss list. This one, so far as I can see, is a hit. And instructions have yellowed because it's a 1990 kit. Decals are pretty much toast. You can see some of the, you can see the coating is coming off, but that's easily fixable. Just spray some clear lacquer over them and the decals, we won't take the yellow out of them, but they will be usable again. But I'm not using these decals. This P-47 that I'm going to do will be a specific aircraft for a specific pilot. So since I'm doing it for First Lieutenant Arthur Krause, who did fly on D-Day with the 366 fighter group. Since I'm doing it for someone, I'll tell you more about Lieutenant Krause later as post updates. Yeah, right. And why I'm doing this for Lieutenant Krause. So I've got some decals coming. I have the paint I need. I already had the paint I need, most of it. And the interior, while being pretty good, just a little short on specific details. As you see the walls, yeah, let's see. Yeah, they're not smooth. They actually have the boxes, control boxes on them, but they just look like a protrusion from the wall. So I ordered some photo etch to kind of dress that up a little bit. And same with the cockpit, even though, the instrument panel, even though the instrument panel does have detail, like gauges, the photo etch kit comes with flight instruments and a host of cockpit stuff to dress that up and make it look right. The only thing the photo etch doesn't come with is engine dress up, because this engine could use some work, but I'll live with that. So it doesn't have a pilot figure, but it has a ground crewman. And pretty good kit. Recessed panel lines. Nice. I haven't done any fitting on it yet because I haven't started it yet, but it is a made in Japan, so that might be a little reason why it's a little better. Recessed panel lines, still a big aircraft for a 148, but then the Jug was the largest single fighter we had, single engine fighter. So that is the story my D-Day group build. And when I got that Tempest, all I was thinking was, look, it's got stripes and but if I'd done a little bit more reading on it, I would have seen that it did not fly on D-Day. So I'll get started on that. Let's see, I don't have to wait on decals. Photo etch, and that'll hold me back on the cockpit a little bit. And Charlie Mack mentioned the egg plane, sponsored by Charlie Mack and Daniel of that Munchkin Modeling Man. I remembered him this time. Egg plane, I'm ready. I was going to do an SR-71, but the hobby shop didn't get an SR-71 in their shipment. They got this, so I shall do this instead. F18. So, stash ad. I do have a stash ad. I have two F-15s already, but they're C models. I had to get a Strike Eagle. I love the F-15. That was a fighter, primary fighter when I was in the 80s. My base didn't deal with fighters. I was on a SAC base. So we had B-52s hanging around along with KC-135 tankers. But occasionally some F-15s would come in, and I love that plane. Any other stash ads? No, I don't think so. I do have to get me a new chair because this one here is sort of squeaks a lot. And starting to deteriorate. It's an old wooden chair. I don't even know how old this thing is. Old office wooden chair. So yeah, that's it. This is Benny, and I've been working on the NASCAR Matador, still straightening up the Demon using Pro Stock Duster parts. It's not going to look like a Pro Stock. It's going to look like a regular old street car, but the Duster just had a better interior, better floor, better engine. So I'm combining those two kits. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing else going on around here. This is Benny. I appreciate you watching. That's where we are. Do what you want. Thumbs up, thumbs down, unsubscribe, subscribe. Send me a ton of money. This is Benny. We'll see you.